Fellow doll lovers, it's Janie and welcome to another video on my channel. I have an unbagging video to share with you all today from the latest thrift store vlog that I uploaded over Christmas break. And if you haven't seen it, it's pretty fun because I visited some thrift stores in my hometown in Texas that I have not taken you guys into for quite some time. So if you haven't seen it, I will post it in a card somewhere, and I will also link it down in the description if you want to go and check it out. It's pretty fun. I am going to be giving you guys a closer look at the dolls that I found at the thrift stores, and I went to 3, so it's a pretty good find for 3 thrift stores, and I am very excited, and I think I'm going to be able to do it all in just one part. So I'm going to go ahead and get started so that it doesn't take too long. So I'm going to go ahead and get started without further ado. So the first thrift store I went to, my mom actually found this doll, and it is a very, very beautiful toddler belle, and she was a pretty good price. She was only $3.99, which is like a really good deal, especially because she is in really good shape. She has her dress and she also has her tiara, and her hair is not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's kind of matted, but not beyond the point of no return. There's still some like definition of curls and stuff in here, and it seems to be more at the top than at the ends, which is very good. But she's very beautiful, and she has gorgeous inset eyes, which is, I collect mainly the toddler dolls that look like this, and then also the Disney animator dolls, and of course I collect the 17-inch singing dolls, but I have not found one of those in literally years because they're hard to find. But those are the mainly big Disney dolls I collect. But here we have her, and she's in very good shape and very beautiful for $3.99. And then at the third and last thrift store I went to, I found this girl, and she was $4.99, as you guys can see. But she's very interesting. Her face feels like it's made out of rubber, and her mouth is soft, and it looks like it might like open and close. She has a button on her stomach, but it doesn't, I don't think it has batteries in it. But I'm not entirely sure what she's supposed to do. So if you guys know, please tell me in the comments below, because I would love to hear what exactly it is that she's supposed to do. But she is in pretty good shape. She has her dress, which is the main reason why I got her, and she has this weird molded skirt with a speaker on it. But I try not to buy like large dolls unless they have their clothes, just because I don't have a lot of extra like clothes that would fit them, so I try and make sure that they have their clothes. But her outfit is actually in really nice condition, and it's really good quality. It doesn't feel like the typical I forget what it's called, not satin, but the sort of like sheer slippery fabric that a lot of Barbie clothes have. But she is in pretty good shape, like I said, and I'm very curious to see what she's going to do. Her face is a little bit dirty, but that's because it's kind of rubber, and I feel like a lot of dirt would stick to it. If you hear rattling, it is my dog in here. And her hair is not in great shape, like at all. It is very, very matted. It's tied up in this hair tie with a bow, and it needs a lot of work. However, that is totally okay. I'm still very excited to have her. She's very interesting. Haven't seen anything like her before. And then I found several dolls that weren't in bags. I found this doll at the first thrift store, and these dolls were very, very expensive, but I only got a few. So, and it was also the first thrift store that I went to, so I wasn't sure what I was going to find. I am not sure if I would have picked all of these up if I would have known that I would have found other stuff at the other thrift stores, but they are dressed. But she was $3.99 as well, so like the same price as the big doll, which doesn't make much sense to me. Almost $4. But she has the Grace face mold, and she is an African American variant, which I don't find all the time, so that's very exciting. And she's wearing this really pretty pink like cheetah print dress, and it has like a leather skirt. And she's in pretty good shape. Her hair is not that bad at all, and her face is nice and clean. So I'm very excited to have her. And then next I found this mermaid Barbie. She was also $3.99, and she's missing the bottom part of her tail, which is very unfortunate, but that's okay. I can probably just like get some fabric and cut like a tail shape and then just glue it up in there. But she is a curvy Dreamtopia mermaid, and she has pink and purple hair, and she has a really fun top. It looks like kind of like clouds, and then she has a yellow to blue gradient skirt, and it has also like pink in the front. And then the back is just blue. I guess they didn't feel like continuing the color around it, but she is still very, very nice. And similar to the other one, her hair is in pretty good shape. Her face is a little bit dirtier. It has kind of like a stain up there, but that is still totally okay. And I'm excited to have another mermaid because I really do enjoy fantasy dolls a lot. And then next doll we have is this Cinderella, and I feel really bad for her because she does have some discoloration in her face, and there's not really much you can do about that, unfortunately, but I decided to get her anyway because I think she was only 99 cents or like $1.99 because she didn't have any clothes on. So that's why I got her, and she's in pretty good shape besides that. Her face is quite dirty, and so are her legs. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of stains on her legs. But it looks to be just like surface level dirt stains, so that's not a big deal at all. And her hair is short, and it's not in that bad of shape either, so I just need to give her a good scrubbing. And I just felt sorry for her because all the other dolls are like new Barbies that are dressed, and she's kind of pitiful, naked, and older. So I picked her up because I don't have this Cinderella with this specific face mold, so that's why I got her. And then, okay, next, I found this doll, and she was missing one of her shoes, so I initially put her back, but I was like, you know what? If this doll came into the thrift store and she has her original hairstyle, her hairpiece, her dress, and one shoe, I'm willing to bet you that the other shoe is around somewhere. So I went and took a look around, and I found her other shoe, and I do have this doll already, but she was so beautiful, and I don't mind having another one, or if I come across somebody who really loves the Fairytopia dolls, this is Dahlia, I will happily give her to them. But she was $3.99 as well, and she's just in amazing shape. Her hair is still in its factory hairstyle, and it is very tangled, but just because it hasn't been touched. And I find that even if it is tangled like that, it very easily does come untangled, just mainly because of it hasn't really been touched or like messed with a lot. So I got her, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to find her other shoe. And then next we have another more modern Barbie, and she was $3.99 as well, but I really like that. I think she might be, I don't know if she's a petite, she's not a petite, she's just a regular one, but I really like her tan skin and dark hair, and her eyes are this beautiful grayish color. And I like that she's dressed. She has a top and some denim shorts, which actually look really good on her, this outfit. And she has articulated knees. I don't know who she is, but if you know, you can always tell me in the comments. That is always very, very helpful. But yeah, she looks like that, and I am very, very happy about it. She's great, and her hair is in great shape. As you can see, it's very shiny, and her face is only a little bit dirty. She has the tiniest dirt smudge on her chin, but that's mainly it. And then next we have this Barbie that I also, all of the ones that I have shown you so far, except for, I think, actually, yeah, all of the Barbies I've shown you so far I found at the first thrift store, and all of these are from the first thrift store, the rest are in bags. But I found this one, and she didn't have a price, but I think she was like $1.99 or maybe $2 or something like that. But she is very nice. She has a molded blue top. I think she might be a Dreamtopia. And she has a purple necklace that actually kind of like connects through in a hole, which is very interesting. So it kind of stays down with the hole. And then she has a pink tiara. And my mom actually found her as well, and she is very pretty. She is a little bit generic, but I really love the dolls from any sort of like fairy tale line. So Dreamtopia, and also like Fairy Tale Magic, or like any of those, Fairytopia, Mermaidia. I love fairy tale dolls, so I think she's probably like a princess or something, and so I got her. And then next, this is my favorite doll that I found at that first thrift store, and she was $3.99 as well. But we have this beautiful color reveal Barbie, and she has lovely purple hair, and I love her face mold. She has beautiful dark eyebrows, and she has these really cool like lavender eyes. She also has freckles. I don't know if you can tell, but she has really, really faint freckles, and she has beautiful purple lips. And I really like her a lot. And she even has like part of her outfit, I think. So she has this jacket, which is fluffy purple with hearts on it, and a silver skirt. It's actually backwards. There we go. She has like a silver skirt, and she is articulated at the knees and at the elbow. And she is my favorite, and I just thought that she was absolutely stunning. Her hair is nylon, and it is also a giant mess, so it's probably gonna have to be flat ironed. which I hate because it's going to get rid of her natural wave, but whatever. It is what it is, and it does make me sad, but it is what it is. I wish that they would stop making their doll hair nylon. That would be amazing, but it's fine. She's still very, very beautiful. And then next, the last doll that I found at that thrift store that wasn't in a bag. This one I found at the last thrift store. So not at the same place as I found all these other ones, but it's this really beautiful mermaid, and she's so fun. She's $1.99, and she has this really cool tail. I don't know exactly what she's supposed to do. I push the button and it lights up. Oh, that's really cool. So she has a light up tail. That's really fun. Okay, I like her a lot. I can't believe she was only $2, but she is really nice. She has blonde with pink in her hair, and she has blue eyes, basic. She has this blue tiara and then this really beautiful tail that lights up, like I said, and it has this really pretty gradient from like teal to like bluish purple, and then it has pink and also purple, and then a blue and green molded top with a pink star in the middle. And she was just very, very beautiful, and I love mermaids, like I said, like fairy tale dolls, and she was only $2, so I got her. Her hair is a little matted, but it is saran, so I'll be able to fix it fine, no problem. But like I said, the hair is great. It's just a little bit tangled. It just needs to be brushed and washed, so I got her. And that is the last of the dolls that I found that were not in bags. So the rest of the dolls are all bagged, and now I can show those to you. And the first bag I am super excited about, and it's probably one of my favorite things that I found. And these bags were very expensive, and then some were not expensive at all. I don't quite know how the like pricing works, but this one was $6.99 for only 2 dolls. But the reason I got it was for this beautiful holiday Barbie right here. So I do already have this Barbie, but she is in not very nice shape, so I'm very, very happy to have this one. And she also has this beautiful dress on. As you can see, her dress is absolutely stunning, and it is silver and white with snowflakes on it going down the side and also up the front. And her hair was tied in this rubber elastic, which is so sad, but her hair is really, really tangled. However, thank the Lord, it is saran, so she is totally fine, and she will fit right in with my holiday Barbies. And I love her dress. It's a little bit asymmetrical, so it's a little bit kind of like going down on this side but not on this side, and then she has these two, and it goes a little bit longer here, but she is absolutely stunning, and I love her so much. She's got gorgeous closed lip smile and silver eyeshadow, and she of course has the Bottle Muse body type, and she is gorgeous and totally worth the price. And then I don't know which doll this is. She was kind of just an extra that I got. I do think I have this doll already, and I actually have like a million of this doll. Her hair once again has been pulled up in a rubber elastic, which is really, really horrible for the hair, but the hair is in really bad shape anyway. It is so fluffy and furry. I don't know if you can tell, but it's in not in good shape, and she's wearing this handmade dress made out of a scrap of fabric. I'm gonna take this off. And so I think this is one of the like birthday Barbies, and for some reason she's got like stains everywhere. I don't know if I'll keep her because her hair is in really bad shape, and I could boil wash it straight, but I literally have like 4 of these dolls, and I don't know if I'll keep her for a body donor just because of the stains that she has. But I'm not going to throw her away. If the doll is salvageable, I do not throw them away. I'll probably just re-gift her or redonate her. But I do have like 4 of them, and I think that's a little extreme, and I don't need to keep her. So, but I did get her in there as well. And then the next bag I found is this one right here. I actually went back to the thrift store, so you might see some of these and be like, hey, wait, those were in different bags. So I got a few of these dolls the first time I went, and then I went back actually earlier today because I bought some clothes at the thrift store that did not fit because it didn't have a fitting room, but they do allow returns after or up to 14 days. So I went back to return the stuff, and I decided to go back and look at some of the dolls that I had left behind just because it was like $7 for one doll that I wasn't willing to pay. So, and I found that they had been kind of distributed into different bags for some reason. I think a kid had like opened them up because the bags are kind of like open. But I was like, hey, if it's two dolls that I like in the bag now, I will totally pay $7. So I got this bag when I went back for $7. And the first doll that's in here is this really pretty, I don't know if it's a color reveal Barbie or if it's just like a beach Barbie. But once again, this dumb rubber elastics. I don't know if the thrift store people do this or if it's just to like keep the hair out of the face or if it's the person who donated it. I can't tell. But she's got gorgeous long like peachy colored hair and this beautiful peach swimsuit that's got flowers on it, and she has this really beautiful unique face. I don't know who she is, but I love her color theme and I love her face. I think she's beautiful, and she does have like a silver stamp in the back, so I'll be able to figure out who she is, no problem. But she has nylon hair, and so I'm gonna have to flat iron her hair as well, but that's okay. I still think that she's absolutely lovely, and she's in good shape besides that. And then next, I really like this doll, but once again, it's in the dumb elastic. I don't understand why they put that in there, because the rubber elastics are so bad for the hair, it like rips it apart. But this doll is so incredibly cool. She has really cool makeup, and she has like gold like highlight in the corners of her eyes, and she's got this super fun outfit on. It's yellow with like red flames and then this checkered skirt, and she is a curvy, and I think that she is so cool. She's got really pretty winged eyeliner, and she has blonde streaks in her hair. And I just thought that she was super cool. And I'm really happy that I found her when I went back the second time. And she's in really good shape. Now that I've taken her hair out, her hair is actually fine. So that's good. I honestly think unless the person who donated the dolls donated all of these dolls, I think it might be the thrift store people who did this. But here is the next bag that was opened, and I just got both of the dolls inside for only $2.99, so that's a good deal. We have this color reveal Barbie, who is very interesting. She is black and teal, and she has the molded hair. She's missing her little ponytail, but that's okay. She is missing her lips. I don't know if that's because I need to like put her under cold water or something, but she just has like nude colored lips, which looks kind of weird. But she's still really cool. She has like a fun teal theme, and she has a black swimsuit with diamonds, like a diamond pattern. And she has teal legs, and besides the fact that she is just kind of like dirty and grimy, there's not much to be said about her because she doesn't really come with anything, but I got her. But the main reason I got this bag was for this doll. Let me take the rubber elastic out. I don't understand why they do this. It's so bad for the hair. Okay, let's see if I can even get it out actually, because it's all okay. There we go. She is a beautiful doll with really pretty pastel purple blue hair, like blue streaked hair. And she has a beautiful face mold with brown eyes and like pale pink lips. And she has also a molded top. She kind of reminds me of, hold on, where did she go? There was a doll. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of this one because they have like the same top. So I wonder if they're from the same line. That's very interesting. But that doll has saran hair, and this one has nylon hair, and she has a beautiful face, and just a super unique face, and I really like her hair colors, but she was gorgeous. And her hair is nylon again, and it is very frizzy. I'm definitely gonna have to flat iron it, but that is okay. I still think that she's lovely. And then next, I got this bag which has 3 dolls in it, and this is the only bag I found at the second thrift store I went to, and it was $4.99 for 3 dolls, which is a pretty good deal. But there were only 2 bags of dolls there, and I grabbed this one because the other bag I already had one of the dolls in it. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. I couldn't really see what I got, but I don't think that I had any of these. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Look at her hand. Her fingers look like extra long. Oh my gosh, her poor hand. That's terrible. I feel so bad for her. I wonder if I can shrink her hands back in a boil wash. I might have to try that. But she is this really beautiful brown haired Barbie wearing kind of like a, what is this? Maybe like a seamstress. It has like scissors and stuff in the bag, in the apron I mean. And she is really nice. I definitely don't have her. But she is in really good shape. She has nice brown hair and she's nice and clean. The only sad thing is her poor little hand. But the next doll in there is the main reason I got it, just because I really liked her face. She is dressed like a chef, I think maybe. She has noodle pants. Those are so fun. It has all different kinds of noodles on them. And she is wearing a like chef's top and also black shoes. And she has just a really unique face. I really, really like her a lot. Her face is gorgeous to me, and she, once again, has great hair. It is nice and shiny, and it is brown, and she has beautiful tan skin, and she is in great shape. And then the last doll in the bag I also don't have, so that's super exciting. And she is in really good shape as well. There is a random thing stuffed into her thing, which looks like a little bear squishy. I don't know why that was stuffed into her dress, but we have a little bear squishy who's so cute. And here is this one, and she looks like maybe she's like a cupcake chef. She has pink hair, and she has a dress that has like cooking utensils in it, so like whisks and spoons and stuff like that. And then she has a little cupcake on the front, and she has pink high top tennis shoes, and she is a petite, and she is in really good shape. Her hair is the best of the lot. However, I think it might be nylon, which makes absolutely no sense because the other two dolls are saran, and I could swear these come in a 3-pack. So we have like a careers 3-pack maybe, and it has like sewing, and then like pasta chef, and then like baker. I don't know. But her hair is nylon for some reason. However, it's in great shape. Does not need to be flat ironed, which is great. Praise the Lord. And she is very, very beautiful. And I love her pink hair. And I love that she's petite. I don't find a lot of petite dolls. And then we have 2 bags left, which I found at the last thrift store. And this is something I'm very curious about. And I did not notice this until earlier. But this bag was $2.99. And if you look at this doll, you may see a familiar face. I think I might have gotten the same doll, but I can't tell because I don't know if she has a molded top or not. She does not have a molded top, as you can see. No molded top at all. But it doesn't look like she's been rebodied? Question mark? I don't know. Like she has a different hairstyle. Hold on. Let me find that doll. Okay, so the way her hair is rooted, this doll's hair looks like it might be able to be in that same hairstyle. I can't tell. So the only way I'm going to be able to tell is if I might have bought 2 twin dolls. However, this one does have more blue and yellow in her hair, and she doesn't have a molded top, and I just don't know if she's been rebodied or not. The only way to tell is by looking at the silver stamp on her back. Those silver letters are the doll's serial number, and if I type those in and a doll with this face comes up, she's not been rebodied. But if a doll with a different face comes up, she has. So I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen with her, but she might be a duplicate. We'll see. She has hair that is not as good as her twin. It is very matted. It has some really matted bits to it that look like they've been chewed by a cat. And it's pulled up in this ponytail. Hopefully she is not the same doll, but her hair just needs to be flat ironed, but it'll be fine besides that. And she's wearing the veterinarian Barbie dress. And then also in there, I did not plan to get this doll, but we do have a Mattel Elsa in here. And once again, her hair is tied in this elastic. Okay, I really think it's the thrift store who did this, because I think that they might have done that so that you can see like the faces of the dolls inside the bag, because sometimes it can be hard to see which doll it is because the hair is covering it up inside the bag. So I think they might have done that to prevent that. But we have this Mattel Elsa here. She is missing a hand. Very unfortunate. And then this last bag has one of my childhood dolls in it that I have been looking for a while. So it was $2.99. And I've told this story before when I found childhood dolls, but whenever I was younger, the rule for when I went thrifting and bought new dolls with my dad was I could buy them, but when I got home I had to donate the same amount of dolls. That just helped with like me getting too much stuff, but that resulted in me donating many dolls that I wish I hadn't, and I've kind of been on the lookout just in case I might ever find them again. And this one is one of them. This is like a fairy Barbie from like 2000 and I don't know, I want to say like 2009 or something like that, but I had this doll and I got rid of her and I wish that I hadn't, and I was so excited to find her again. She is so pretty. She has pink hair and she has this beautiful molded top that has yellow flowers with blue swirls on it, and it's pink, so she's pink themed. She had yellow wings, but she is in fact missing her wings, which is sad, but I'm still very, very happy to have found her, and she's in great shape. Her hair is not that bad at all. It's not very long, so there's not really much that could happen with it, especially because it's saran, but I'm very, very excited to have found her again. And I also found this doll who I do have, but I am fine to have another one of. She is just one of the fairy tale dolls from, once again, like the 2008 to 2012 era, and she is very, very cute, but I mainly got it for this girl right here, but I will still probably keep her. But this is the last doll, and that is all of the dolls that I found. This is the last thing to show you all, and it looks like this. It's a really cool 18-inch doll dessert and display set, and I saw this and I saw miniature doll food and I knew I had to get it. I just think that it looks so cool. So it's like a bakery theme, and it's not from any specific like doll manufacturer, it's just like a generic one, but it just looks so fun. I had to show you all. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this stuff out of the box and I will lay it out to give you all a closer look. So give me 1 second and I will unbox this thing and then lay it all out so you can see. The first part that we have here are a bunch of really fun, very realistic looking miniature doll food. So we have donuts, as you can see, and we have these really cute little cakes that are so realistic and solid. They're made of like plastic, and then these really fun colored cupcakes. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8 cupcakes, 8 mini cakes, 4 donuts, and then these, and this is definitely my favorite. It kind of looks like maybe tiramisu or something like that, and then you have like a pie, maybe like a chocolate pie, and then this little thing right here. So we have some miniature doll food, which is so cute, and I love that all of the details are painted and how realistic it looks. And lastly, we have all of these really fun little pieces. We have 4 little linen napkins. This one was folded as the display into like a third. But we have 3 little linen napkins, and then we have a bunch of silverware. We have 4 forks, 4 knives, 4 spoons, and also a pair of tongs and like a pie or cake knife. And then there are also real paper napkins, and it looks like the brand is Sophia's, but we have real paper napkins that you can actually like unfold, which is so incredibly cool. And then 4 pink plates. And then there is this really fun little cake stand that you can actually take apart. So all of the pieces come apart from each other, as you can see. So you can have like a little one, or you can have a medium one like this, or you can have the biggest one, or you can stack them all together. So I think that that is super cool, and I kind of made a mess here. Now I want to fix it. But it's really cool how realistic this doll food is, and I am so glad that I found it. I think it's super cool. But that is the last thing I wanted to share with you all. That is the last thing I found. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you recognize any of those dolls, or if you know if the one that looks like the other one has been body swapped, please let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that jazz so that I can keep my YouTube videos up and running for you guys. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!